Here we go. First time taking on Alpha and single player. We got this. Please don't die. Welcome back to TBF Gaming and our ARC series. So we're already on the 17th episode within our series. We're playing ARC Survival Evolved on the Xbox One single player server, the center map, and we're playing with some boosted sliders to have a little more fun. Alright, so I can't believe we're already 17 videos in this. So today we're going to go out and get a couple things done. I want to take the Spino out and do a little bit of exploring, and we're actually going to capture a little bit of video for another special we're going to do. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow for the next video. We got a little special that we're going to put out for mainly covering some of the stuff on the Xbox One single player version of the game, and just kind of some of the things within that game. So I don't want to spoil it too much. I'm going to try and cut that video together tonight, and try and get the editing done on that one tonight so I can actually put it out just a day after this video here. So that's the plan. Alright, so we've done quite a few things. You see here our Spinos all the way up to level 259. We've got quite a few tames that we really enjoy. Overall, it's going really well so far. We've got a decent little base built up top. Still a lot of changes we want to do on the base, but I want to cut down on the amount of building episodes. I really like doing the building. It's probably my favorite part of this game, but I know that that's probably not the most fun to watch. I enjoy watching those episodes, but I don't think most people do. So, you know, if people go through these series, I'll do some building ones here and there, some highlights of it, but I try not to do just a straight building episode too often. So we got quite a bit of spoiled meat building up here. That's pretty good. I like that. All right. So overall, doing pretty good so far. Want to make sure we have everything we need here. I don't think I'm gonna do any taming in this first part here. We're gonna drop our stuff on this one of these guys over here. Get this egg. Got quite a few eggs starting to come. We got the baryonyx eggs coming. We have a few. Put all this on here. We got a few Pteranodon eggs and a few trike eggs. And I want to say we picked up a couple more too. So been doing really well for that. Got tons of spoiled meat so we can make a whole bunch of narcotic in between the next couple episodes. So I'm trying between each episode, just when I first log on, to spend anywhere from 10 to 20 to 30 minutes just kind of doing a little bit of gathering or doing a little bit of crafting and some of the stuff that I want to do off camera so we don't completely bore everyone. So alright, so basically we're going to do a little bit of exploring and kind of just continue to level this guy. I want to see how high we get this one level-wise. I don't think I've ever maxed out a dino. I think, if I remember correctly on the Xbox, you can go 75, I think, levels higher than whatever its taming out stat was. So if it tamed out to like a 225, then you should be able to get to 300. So we should be able to get this Spino pretty close to 300. I can't remember. Right, it was I think that was a 145. So he tamed out to somewhere around 215. So we should get somewhat close to 300. That's the plan here. So we're just gonna kind of go around doing some exploring. If we find any cool battles or any cool areas, cause I kind of want to do a little more exploring some of the ruins up here. Hopefully I don't die too often, but maybe take out a couple Rexes. Yeah, some of these little low-level Rexes don't really want to mess with. We want to get the XP for some of the higher ones. So, all right, so I'm gonna kind of do some exploring. If I find anything cool worth checking out, I'll bring you guys back. Okay, we're back. We've done quite a bit of exploring up here. We went up next to one of the cave entrances. It's super glitchy because there's so many things that actually spawn up there. We may have to do a destroy wild dinos command once every couple of days on the server because it gets so glitchy. I think I talked about it in one of the previous episodes, but it's to the point where you can't even play it. So we found an alpha down in this area a few minutes ago. I'm gonna see if I can locate it again. I know it was right here somewhere. And you see we're getting some really bad like frame rate drops or lagging right here, and this is because we're close to one of those caves. There we go. All right, there he is. So we'll get real close to that cave entrance. So we're gonna go fight this alpha. This will be our first alpha that we fought so far on this single player instance. So he's level 45. We're pretty high level. Our stamina is really high. Let's see, our melee is really high. We're up at like almost 1300 melee, so we're gonna pump that a couple more times. So 1400 melee, so we should do pretty good damage. Our health is somewhere close to 20,000, but we're kind of knocked down to about 14 because we did go and take on a bunch of cave stuff, the plethora and the arano. So yeah, so 45 T-Rex and a Diplo 125. But a 45 T-Rex should be able to beat this guy. Shouldn't have too much trouble. I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I've taken on one of these guys. Let's go do it. All right, dun, 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 dun. Charge to get him. All right. So 705 per. Now we're doing 705 per. As long as he doesn't turn around and do. Oh man, okay. All right, we're a little worried that I was gonna lock up on us. So I can't see. What is he doing? He's doing 127 per. Oh, that's gonna add up though. He is good. So that means every 10 bites he's knocking out well over 1,000. I think we're gonna be all right though, as long as we just keep attacking. He's not doing too bad of damage. We're not red yet, so let's take him out. Come on, big battle. Let's get this. All right, 705 per. Come on. Keep getting him. Hope we get a couple levels out of this. We really want the levels for it. All right, come on. Is he getting bloody? I can't quite tell. Yeah, so he's getting pretty bloody. Getting ready to go down. Should get some levels out of this. Let's go. Super Spino Finn taking him out. Let's go. Okay, maybe. Taking a little bit longer than I thought. Wow, this is actually a pretty good battle here. Hopefully our health isn't getting too low. Looks like we're about halfway down health-wise. He's got to be getting ready to go down, though. He's looking really bloody. Oh, I got to cover the camera. There we go. Bam. 264 Spino takes out the 45 Alpha. So let's make sure there's no bad guys in the area. We can jump down and check this inventory, see what we got down here. I think we're safe, hopefully. Oh, we're locked up. Come on now. I said this area of the map, we're having a lot of lockup issues. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. Spino decided to eat the guy. Man, we're getting a lot of lockup here. This is just a bad part of the map. We may have to do this wipe wild dinos. Oh, nice. Mastercraft pick. Awesome. Mastercraft hatchet. Apprentice metal pick. Some stone arrows. Tyrannosaurus arm. All in all, not too bad. We'll take that. And go ahead, let us on. Let us on. Finn, we need a ride. Finn, let me on. There's been a little bit of problem with the actual getting on some of the dinosaurs now, so let's pull him away. I think it's just because of the way he's elevated on that rock. We've had a little bit of problem lately, especially with some of the flyers. It seems like their little, the radius that you got to be able to ride them is a little off. So we've actually had a death or two because we were running away from one of the bad guys, and we couldn't get away because we couldn't get on our bird, and they ended up taking us out. So it's been a little bit rough. So look at that, we got tons of chitin. We got 3 levels out of it, so not a lot, but I think we're getting somewhat close to the max that our Spino's gonna be able to level up. So we're gonna level up each one of those again. Movement speed's up to 155, so really good movement speed. Some excellent damage. Our oxygen is really high because I wanted to be able to take this guy into the water and kind of play around a little bit. In fact, I'll show you real quick over here. We'll kind of cruise through the water and see how fast this guy's looking. He should have some decent speed to him. We're either 4,000 or 5,000 oxygen, so he should be kind of fast. That's the kind of plan with him, be just an all-terrain vehicle. Land, water, the whole 9. So not too bad. Not kind of envisioned it a little faster in my head, but still pretty good overall. Be able to travel from place to place fairly quickly, so I'm not too upset at that. Alright, so we did quite a bit of exploring with this guy. Most of it was off camera, kind of just wanted to look around. I think that's it for all we're going to do for exploring. I might go over here. I've been thinking about going back to that bear cave. Not 100% sure yet, so let me go back to the base and kind of figure out what my next plan is going to be. Maybe we'll do a little bit of taming. I need to get some more trank arrows made up, because we are at 0 for that. We had a near disaster with the last episode trying to tame a Pteranodon, so we went from like 100 arrows down to just 4 arrows left trying to tame that guy. Almost lost our baryonyx health-wise, so it was really close to tame. And then on the way back, we actually did find a lead sixth. I'm probably saying it horribly. The whale, Ark's version of the whale. So, oh, we just stepped on a dodo. Take that. But we did find the whale. I might want to go check that guy out because I haven't been near that guy. I don't know if I can kill him with my Spino, and I'd hate to go over there and do this. But Finn needs to do a little bit of healing up. We could force feed him, but we're probably just going to let him kind of hang out, heal up on his own. Level 267, not too bad. Little bloody here. He definitely needs to do a little bit of healing. So I'm going to grab the stuff off the inventory, go put it up in the base, and then we'll be back. Okay, so at the beginning of the video I spoke that we're going to go try and do a little bit of footage for a little bit of a special I want to do, a little special kind of in between the episodes video I want to do for the Xbox One version of Ark. We're gonna probably do that here in a minute, but for that project I need a kind of a throwaway Pteranodon. So what we have planned, I'm gonna go do something a little bit dangerous, and I don't want to lose my Pteranodons. Even though Terrible is a low level, we've had him since the very beginning, one of our first tames, and you get a little attached to your dinos here on Ark, which is a bummer because you end up losing them here and there. But we don't want to lose Terrible just yet. I definitely don't want to take one of our higher level ones, either Archangel or Beak. So we're gonna go find us just a little bit lower level Pteranodon, tame him up real quick. So we're gonna do that, and then since we're out here anyways, if we get a chance to tame one of these birds that do the fishing, I can't think of the name of it, but if we get a chance to get them, we may try to get them. So hopefully this guy's a low level, we'll take him. So he's not a low level, 103. That is all right, we'll take that. Did I not? Oh no, did I forget my arrows? No, okay, we got him. Alright, and you see I got almost everything out of my inventory, because as I said, my plan is to go do something that I'm probably gonna... Oh, he just got robbed. That dummy. Alright, so my plan is to do, within the video I'm gonna make there's a good possibility that I'm gonna die, and I'm probably gonna lose the birds that I'm using. So, because of that, I put most of my stuff back up my inventory at the base. So, we just need a little bit of meat off this guy. These guys will tame up reasonably quick, so... Let's knock this guy out, and then punch him to death. Oh, he glitched. Where did he go? That's right. I punched him so hard he fell off the level. I don't know. I didn't really see where he glitched out to. So, all right. What do I need? Let me make a spear real quick. Yeah, I probably should have kept my pike at least, but we did. We took everything off that we, in case we die for this little video we're gonna make. I don't want to lose anything important, especially since we actually found some Mastercraft and Journeyman and Apprentice axes and picks lately. I don't want to lose any of those, so trying to hold on to those as best we can. Alright, so we need just a couple things here. I'm gonna have to make a little fake pick real quick. Let's make this guy so we can get some flint. Alright, bam, take that. Grab a little bit of flint. That should be enough. I'm not 100% sure. Alright. What else we need? Is that it? Alright, cool. So I make 2 of them, so that way we can at least go knock out a dodo and get some meat off of it. Alright. Throw these on my hotbar. There we go. Now we can at least give it a little bit of meat for these Pteranodons. So, now while we're doing this, I may try to grab another bird. I want to get these fishing guys, but we'll just see what we got going out here. Oh, some more Easter eggs. Alright. There we go. Oh, dang, a 150 dodo. And not like it matters what level the dodo is, but let's go and get this egg real quick. So we're actually building up a decent amount of those bunny eggs. Still haven't got a chance to actually use them for anything important, but we'll do it eventually. So this wasn't the low level one I had planned on getting. But we can keep it if we choose to, but it's expendable. We don't really need it, so we don't really need a third Pteranodon. I should probably take Terrible into the suicide mission and leave this guy at the base, but I don't want to lose Terrible. So even though it's not the greatest Pteranodon, we've had him for a while. He helped us out in the beginning. He got us our first spyglass. So maybe we'll go down here and look at this other Pteranodon. We'll knock him out too, and then we'll keep the 103. I think that's a better idea. So yeah, let's knock this guy down. This guy will still be way higher level than Terrible. Terrible started as a 15, so he's a little higher than that now. But this is a 48. We'll still tame out way higher than Terrible ever was. But it's all about some loyalty for your current dinos. All right, so he's knocked out. Let's get our spear out real quick. Take out another dodo. All right. I think we'll eventually we'll tame a bunch of dodos, and we'll make a little kind of make like little dodo pens so we can keep all the dodos away from, not directly in the main base, but kind of off to the side somewhere. So we can just go do little egg runs here and there and kind of replenish our dodo eggs. Alright, so wait for him to eat for a minute or two here. So there we go, just like that. Got a couple Pteranodons going right now. Planning on getting one, so he's already 34%. This might take a a minute or two, so we might wait. Maybe I'll look to see if I can get one of these fish guys. Or is this guy high enough? Nah, 90, not really. What about the trike over here? Nah. Oh, there's another Pteranodon over there. 130. 130 might be worth it, but I only have 22 arrows. I don't know for sure 22 arrows I can get him. Plus, you know, my luck, he'll end up hitting the Pteranodons, and the taming effectiveness will be next to nothing. Let's kind of look around the beach here, get us a little more meat just in case. You know, vicious dodo killing down here. Alright. There's the Machomps there, mash chomps, however you say them, the one I'll never end up taming. Alright. Wouldn't mind this 130. There's also, over next to where we died, was it episode 14 or 15, we had some problems with dying while we were taming. And we did find a 150 trike over in that area, so we may go get that. And that's why we don't want to do the destroy wild dinos. You know, even though there's a spawn problems on this map, you start finding some things, or you know, the map starts spawning a certain way, and you want to be able to get those dinos once you see some of the high ones. Like when we went over to the little center floating island, there was a huge. Oh, what's this guy? Oh, 135. We're definitely okay. Let's see. This wasn't the aim. We weren't aiming to get a few Pteranodons, but if you see a 135, you can't turn that down. This would be our highest level one. So, like I said, so at least we know they're taming at a higher level now. The highest one we were seeing for several days, it was like in the 50s. So this is looking a lot better. 135 is not too bad at all. We can knock this guy down. Shouldn't take too many arrows, even though he's a higher level. Bam. All right. That's a little bit better. All right. Cool. All right. Hey, so we got these 3 down. So I'm gonna babysit these 3, get all 3 of them up. Hopefully I don't see any more that we got to knock down. Maybe we'll just have a whole Pteranodon army. But we can use that low-level one to, you know, as our suicide mission, and then the other 2 we can take back to our base. So, all right. So I'm gonna kind of look around the area. Hopefully not tame anything else. Just kind of babysit these 3, and then we'll bring you back. All right. So there we go. Got another one up. So there's the 202. Words are hard. 202 Pteranodon. We got the little low-level one, and then we got the mid-level one. So we got like the, you know, low, medium, and large, or small, medium, large. I don't know what you want to call it. So we got the 3. I went and got our Went and got our baryonyx curry so we could get a little bit of prime meat, because it was actually taking a little bit longer to tame these guys than I had thought. Quite a while longer. So it's still a little bit of a challenge to tame some of the higher. Have some challenge to it. I was starting to get worried with some of the tames that it was just too quick, but that's just part of having the low-level ones. I still have to do a pretty decent amount of babysitting, so we're getting stuck on these guys here. All right, let's see if we can get back without getting glitched out here. All right, and we did, during one of the last episodes, we did build a beer barrel. That's still not working. I'm thinking I'm going to have to run some irrigation to it, or maybe build a second one, bring it down here next to the water. I'm not sure if there's some glitch on it to where it doesn't work unless it's irrigated, but I did read that it's supposed to work just fine with an actual water jar, so I'm not 100% sure why it's not. So, not too big of a deal, just something got to figure out. Alright, see if I can get these guys to stop here. Alright, park Curry back in his parking spot. You see our Therizino right there. That was one of the hardest ones to get. I didn't know it'd be that hard. Let's see, here's our 202 Pteranodon. Pretty stoked about this one too. This will be our new highest level one. You see we have some prime meat on it. It really helped out a lot to go get that prime meat. And bring it back and throw it on there. It tamed up a little bit quicker. Helped out a lot. So, alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to make a few saddles. Alright, so definitely we have our low level one. Alright, hey, so let me run up here. I'm going to make a couple saddles, get these guys up into the base, and then we'll bring it back. Okay, we got the other guys up in base. We're going to come down here with our last one. This is going to be our low-level one that we're going to use for our little special project, our suicide mission, per se. We're going to name this guy, since we kind of said it while we were out there getting him. This is our expendable guy. So, he's not real original, but this is going to be his name, because there's a good chance that this guy... Oh, not expendable, it's expendable. There's a good chance that this one is not coming back. Get the saddle up on there. Alright. So I'm going to get him up in the base. We're probably gonna end the video here, and I'm going to go finish up the project I got going for tomorrow's video. Alright, that is going to do it for our episode today. It's a little bit of glitch with the hair there. So if anyone's watching, I truly appreciate it. Having so much fun learning how to do this whole YouTube thing, kind of learn how to make videos and everything. I've had a lot of fun with it, a lot of fun with this series. Got some more stuff planned coming up, a couple other series we want to do, plus I'm going to continue this single player series. Really appreciate anybody watching. If you could, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.